I watched this actually might be really quick. I watched the Friends reunion special. Um I just want to say it makes me want a How I Met Your Mother reunion. I think I came on the tail end of Friends just because my age, I didn't get into it. And honestly, my environment, I wouldn't have, that wasn't something I watched until I was already older. But for How I Met Your Mother, like I grew up with that. It started like 05, 04. That was my like junior year in high school. And then all the way through to like 2010, 2011. Like I grew up with How I Met Your Mother. And then to see um NPH and uh Josh Radner and Jason Segel and I can't think of her name. I don't want to say Robert Shabosky, but I can't think of her name. Like she's in Marvel now. Like she might be the director of Shield in the future move Marvel movie. Um and Lily, I do not care for Lily. Lily is the worst. Um it's just I need that reunion so bad. Like they've been hyping up The Office, and now we get the Friends. I think it's only natural we get a How I Met Your Mother because it ran for like what 9 seasons, 10 seasons, um, longer than the best parts of The Office for sure. But yeah, the Friends reunion was pretty. It was really good. It was better than I thought. I thought it was just gonna be them on the couch and James Corden talking, but it wasn't. It was mildly that, but it was just them reminiscing, um, going over certain scenes, um, talking about the dialogue, talking about behind the scenes stuff, like personal stories. Um, I did see people like talking about what's his name? The guy that plays Chandler Bing. I cannot think of people names. Um, how he appeared, and there was one part he wasn't even in there when they was looking at they like signed the back of this wall. He wasn't even there. Like, dang, he's still going through it. Like, that's crazy. Um, but I don't know. Last I heard, he was in rehab. I didn't Google anything before talking right now, so I honestly don't know. Um, Everybody looks good. Lisa Kudrow looks the best out of everybody, and I hate to say it. It's gonna sound so mean. I'm glad Courtney Cox figured it out, because for a little bit, it was just too accentuated. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be too mean, but you know what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, it was good. I missed some parts, so I rewatch it again later. Um, it's crazy. Like I would rather hear a little bit more stories with the creators. Just hearing them talk about the casting was so fascinating. Um, and to hear them talk about their experience was also fascinating because we, for a little bit, at least know what everyone went through. But to hear like the people who created the show, who worked behind the scenes, and because one of the creators directed it also, so to hear their stories is interesting too. Um, it seemed like David Schwimmer like took the helm. Oh, and we got a Fresh Prince. We got to get How I Met Your Mother, dude. Um, he took to him, kind of how Will Smith took to him. And I was like, who's the most famous out of all of these people? It's crazy. Um, James Corden did ask them, like, what would their characters be to them? Well, I think he asked Lisa, would you want a movie? She was like, no. It's like, I never thought of it. And she looked around, was like, sorry, but yeah, no. She was like, to make story, you have to unravel their happy ending. So it's like I get that, but maybe we just need a feel good story where there's conflict day to day, like, and to hear them describe like where their characters might be. There's funny in there. There's conflict in there. Like I think a Friends movie would do well. I'm not gonna say it's gonna do Titanic or in game numbers, but I think it would do well. Because uh, Jennifer Aniston described Ross and Rachel be together with kids, um, and he's still doing paleontology stuff. I think that's interesting to see them and see their kids and like how they what they take from each other. Um, to see that too, because Jurassic Park is got a new movie coming out. That still is very interesting topic. Dinosaurs. Um, Ross and Chandler and Monica, like she didn't really get into him because no one knows what he does anyway. I would love to see like maybe he like a CIA type of thing or like because you don't know what he do anyway. Um, and like she's described like she was in charge of the bake sale, like just keep the competition going. Like that's interesting. Yeah, you got PTA president and someone trying to take over, and then it's interesting. Um, and he said Joey opened a sandwich shop on Venice Beach. How is that not interesting? But I also found it funny because Joey actually had a spinoff that did not do well. So we know what happened to Joey. Um, but yeah, it was a good reunion. It actually makes me want to watch the show. Like I've seen it all the way through, and it not reestablished, but it rekindled like what I really loved about Friends. And then they had just regular people talking about it, like how some people helped them get through a hard time, and some people learn English from it. And David Beckham was like, you just put it on, and it's just good for background. It's good to be good for a laugh. You will always laugh, and that's very much true. So it made me. I guess it rekindled, reestablished. Like it's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's not better than How I Met Your Mother though, but that's a personal. That's a personal thing. Like the character, I just relate so much more to How I Met Your Mother, dude. Um, but yeah. In other news, not related, it looks like it's official. The Switch is coming. I don't know if it's gonna be a Pro because I seen reports say it's going to replace the model that's out now. So a Pro would suggest that it's the light, the regular one, and then another one, the Pro. But I've seen, and it's E3 is around the corner. I think the first week of June. So got like a week left, or the end of got a week left. So it's just interesting, and also seeing like we get information on this, and then we should get information on Breath of the Wild too. I need that. I need that so bad. I need that so bad. I haven't even gotten to it playing my other one. It's just so time involving. I haven't even gotten back into it, but I need part two. I need that. But yeah, that'll do for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. I watched the Friends reunion. It's called Friends the Reunion instead of the one with the reunion. I feel like that is a missed opportunity. Heavy. The one with the reunion. Come on, man. But it's like a movie length. It's like an hour and 50 minutes long. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will be back.